Do you ever get the feeling of nostalgia? Like when you're reminded about when you'd play in the park with your friends after school, watch your very first movie, be introduced to your new favourite artist. Just looking back at a time in your life that you'd love to experience again. Sometimes it feels like walking through a quiet forest, each step crunching leaves that have fallen from a season long past. And with each rustling branch, a memory flickers through the sunlight, breaking between trees. Those simple, peaceful moments remind us how it felt to be curious and young. What are you nostalgic for?
Music, some TV shows, films, and football. One more thing, food.
Probably like games from my childhood that I used to play when I was younger. Some of them aren't like available anymore on like the newer computers, so I'll probably be nostalgic for that because I can't access them anymore.
When we are younger, we discover interests and hobbies, and such things can tend to stick with us as we grow up. These things can, in a way, shape our interests as we're older, and in some cases even mould who we become as people. It could also have an impact on our career choices. For me personally, Batman is something that's stuck with me since I was around 4 or 5 years old, and it has stuck with me ever since. It has impacted projects I've worked on, as I've taken many inspirations from the franchise in one way or another. I collect comic books of Batman. I've watched the films, all the TV shows. And this all started from watching like one episode of one of the shows from when I was, young.
Can you tell us about any hobbies or interests you've had since you were young?
Drawing. I've always been like interested in art and stuff like that. And that's probably why I picked this course, just like enjoy that hobby. And also music, I always like music.
Playing games and drawing a lot, designing things, fashion, stuff like that.
What's the story behind that hobby/interest that you had when you were young?
When I was young, my mother taught me how to cook chicken breasts because I was a hungry man.
I mean, in primary, I used to draw a lot, just like in my own time, drawing people and stuff like that, and then creating them as like different characters and stuff like that. And then music, just like, I feel like my parents always used to play music in the house, so I think that's where I got like my music taste from. And like, those are like nostalgic memories.
Nostalgia can also come in the form of emotional comfort. It gives us the option to escape from reality to a world that feels more secure. Whenever I feel uncertain or overwhelmed, I often choose to experience things that I feel nostalgic for. Those often come in the form of old films such as The Addams Family, as well as games such as Skylanders. Other times it's walking through a forest. The bird songs, the smell of flowers, the softness of light, it all feels like stepping into a memory. And of course the music I carried with me, like Aurora, whose music I discovered many years ago, and I have found her lyrics to be very relatable. With wanting to stay young and be able to see the beauty in imperfection. Can you tell us about a hobby that brings you comfort?
Football's one, because I like watching it and just nice. You can be zoned out 11, just have a good time. Playing some games, that's always quite nice. Watching some movies, music, listening to music, yeah.
Probably drawing because, as I said earlier, like I always did it from a young age, and I don't know, it probably just brings me comfort because it's something I'm used to always doing. Like every now and again, I just pick it up again.
To summarise, nostalgia is a powerful emotion that everyone feels in their life, as looking back and reflecting on your life is a way to see how you and the world has changed as the years go by. In many ways, it's like wandering through a forest. You begin the quiet shade of your childhood, where everything feels magical and familiar. But eventually, you make your way through the trees, through the experiences that shape you, until you emerge into the big, wide world. And even as we move forward, our roots stay with us. It's what we've learned, what we've dreamed of, and where we started.
What would you say to your younger self?
Just be yourself. Be your own person and just don't listen to other people's opinions.
I'd probably say to not really care about other people's opinions.
Study hard and diligently.
Enjoy life. Yeah. Yeah, have a good time, not a long time.